Women these days chase degrees, academic success, and career, and when they get it, they get surprised, or should I say confused, that they can't keep a man in a relationship. One particularly talked to me about this at a business meeting. Rich CEO with a stable company and source of income. Doesn't even need a man to provide for herself and won't be a liability for her man, but she still can't get a man. I laughed and asked her if she has ever thought about what men really want in the women they go into a relationship with. She paused for a while and I left her to reflect on the question. What do men really want in a relationship? Why can't rich and successful women keep a man?
So my question is, why do men... Why? Okay, I guess it's just like, it's weird for me because like I just value like ambition and just kind of like having goals and just being a really driven person as like a huge priority to me. And you basically said that that is not a priority to men.
No.
And I'm just curious as to why. And then I also have a second question.
So I have a very direct and simple answer to this question.
Perfect.
So I think when you have a guy that's like ambitious and he's confident and he's getting after it in life, like that kind of subconsciously signals to women, like this guy's probably going to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy that you're with is going to be successful, I think there's like deep in your brain a part of you that realizes, okay, if I build a family with this guy, he's going to be able to provide for me and probably going to be able to protect me, right? Whereas guys, like, I'm not looking at a woman thinking, okay, is she going to be able to provide for me and protect me? Like, I look at a woman and I'm like, is she going to be able to carry my kids? Can I, have a bunch of kids with her? Is she going to have healthy pregnancies?
Is she gonna be loyal to me?
Is she going to be loyal to me?
Huge.
And like, I think like when a woman gets pregnant, like people talk about this with evolutionary psychology, right? Like if a woman gets pregnant, throughout a lot of history, that would be like a very vulnerable position to be in. Right? Like if you're going to get pregnant, you're going to have a baby in your belly. If there's a predator, you're going to be slower to get away from it. You're going to need resources to sustain that pregnancy, right? Mm-hmm. And so you need to know, okay, my guy's going to be able to provide for me, right? And if he's a guy who's like, he's going to be successful, you're going to have a lot of confidence in that guy, right? Like
The reason why rich and successful women can't hold a man down is because they don't have what a man wants in women. It's that simple. No man is looking for a provider in females they approach. Men and women have different preferences when it comes to what they really want in a relationship. For women, it is quite common to see them go for wealthy and comfortable men. Most women want men who can support and provide for them when it comes to dating. That's the reason why most women worry so much about a man's financial situation before going into a relationship with them. And that's why you see some men say things like, I want to work on myself and become rich and comfortable before dating and marrying. And that's cool because that's what women want. You should be prepared to be suitable for dating if you want to date. You should have what women want if you are ready to date and not get rejected every time. And I think what these women want makes perfect sense because men are meant to be providers and protectors naturally. So, if a woman demands that, it is okay. I only have an issue when the woman you are providing for and protecting adds zero value back to your own life. Now, things are different when it comes to the attributes that men value in women. A woman's income, occupation, or level of education are irrelevant to men. No amount of gender equality talks and fights would change the order of things or the process of sustaining humanity as a whole. There's an order, a pattern that humans need to follow for us to thrive, for society to continue. The worst ones are the women who think it is about how good they are in bed. They think all it takes to keep a man is how good they can ride. Funny, of course you will get men, a lot in fact, but how many will stay after the sex? You will keep getting pumped and dumped by different men, keep getting passed around for fun. You will always have a man and you will actually think your good sex method actually works until you sit down and count how many men you've been with in the past year and how long any of them stayed for. So it's not about your success, it's not about your money, and it's not about your degrees or certificates. Which leads us to the big question, what do men really want in a relationship? As a man myself, I'll tell you. What men really want is rather simple compared to what women want. Women would have the most ridiculous standards for the men they want.
Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you. Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Minimum income, so...
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand?
You can be 30 years
Oh
old and
my
make
goodness.
200.
Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this
2%.
criteria? 2%? Much lower. 0.049%.
All right, is this going on the TV?
No man says things like this. Height doesn't really matter to any man. Income? Man, who cares? Men only want loyal women who are traditional. Relationships are basically a transaction. The man protects and provides. The woman takes care and sustains the relationship. That's how a relationship thrives. If the man is providing, then you come in and start providing too. The scales will be unbalanced and the relationship will definitely crumble. Only dumb women think cooking or cleaning is slavery. It's literally the bare minimum, and sometimes I feel like men don't even ask for enough. Men are built to endure and just suffer things as they are. So if a man decides not to keep up with your bullshit anymore, you really need self-reflection. If you do a street interview for men and ask what their requirements are for women in a relationship, 9 out of 10 would say pretty, loyal and hardworking or respectful. That's all. Men never ask for too much. So why is that so hard for women to understand? Modern-day feminism is a big reason for this. It has taught the younger women to have no regard for men, men's feelings and men's opinions. It is all about I, and I, not we. They teach them every day about what they should demand for in a relationship, about what they should be getting, but never what they should be giving into the relationship too. So now dating is diminishing. Men don't even want to date. These women that can't do the bare minimum, and then they are confused why this is happening. Men say they want to go 50-50 on dates, and women think, oh, it is a money problem thing. No, it is not. He has the money to spend on you, but are you worth it? Till he confirms if you are, you will pay for your own meals, that's all. Some women misinterpreted this and thought having their own money too will make guys want them. They chased career, they chased success, and still couldn't keep a man. Of course, they had men at some point. Men who wanted their money, or men who just wanted to pump and dump. Their success still couldn't give them what they wanted. It's no secret that many women can succeed in business. But not a lot are good at building and keeping a home. Not a lot are good at motherhood, and those are what really matters. Be loyal, be caring, be traditional, be respectful, and that's all. That's literally all you have to do to keep your man. Men do not give a fuck about your wealth or the number of degrees you have amassed. As I once said, 99% of men would go for an attractive, traditional, and pretty woman with a McDonald's job over a $250K on per year, earning 30-year-old arrogant woman. Men are prepared to be successful, rich, and comfortable for themselves, and also for the women they love to be with. Are these modern women prepared to do what men really want? Are they prepared to do what it takes for the Western dating market to thrive again? I'll leave you to answer that. But until those changes happen, the dating market will continue to crumble, and these girlies will remain single and lonely. That will be all for today on Latest Juice. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this video in the comments. I will be checking. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons, as it gives me the perfect motivation to keep creating contents like this for you. And also click the notification bell so you can be the first to know when I drop a new video. See you again soon. Cheers.